everybody. So should have was it. Stay with my studio tour. Just show a little intro, nothing too crazy. I don't really have everything set up. Besides all the equipment, speakers is the only thing that I don't have. But I run through each of my devices individually. Once I show you quick, just a little. Alright, so I'll start from the bottom up because the most important thing. So currently I have a Lynx Aurora 8. It has 8 inputs, 8 outputs. It's practically like a digital converter. It's like a mastering grid. And what I do with it, I also have a thunderbolt port connected, so I can run it off my laptop. So I have that running into the patch bay. So when I get to the patch bay, I'll also explain that further. So my next device is my Vax equalizer. It's a stereo mastering grade equalizer. It's like a car tuning kind of tone to it. You could do a lot. Could sounds, mix and use it in MS also. Sounds good. So the next device is it's a Yamaha. I think it was a D45 or D75. One second, D45. It's a D-class amplifier without a fan. So what I have this running, I have it running, like I said, I don't have everything connected right now, but I had one channel running aurora mono, and I had the other channel running the sub. So I have that going, and pretty much talking about the sub, this next device right here, this is the crossover. So I have this running directly to the sub also. So I run the output from the crossover into the amplifier and then out to the subwoofer. Okay, so and I only use one channel on this thing too. So that's cool though. So if I want to increase, I always have room. So my next device is my Art Pro VLA. It's a Revive audio mod. Got this a few years back. Had to actually do some mods myself. I had to adjust, like there's the output potentiometers on the inside. I had to like level everything off to make it cool. So next I have the patch bay. So you can see I have like a few markings on there. Pretty much, just run push from the Lynx over the Lynx. So the top row for the patch bay is like the outputs, and the bottom row is the inputs. So I offset it. So the 9 through 16 is the outputs from the Lynx, and 1 through 8 on the bottom is the inputs. So when I have, let me see, the Pro VLA out, then I could also patch that in before I actually have it. It's actually normal too, so it goes from the top direct to the bottom without me having to plug in or out anything. So if I do plug out into something else, I would have to find a route directly into that sound. Otherwise, it wouldn't recognize on the input on the Lynx. So the next thing I have, 2-channel. It's like a 15-band equalizer. I use this mostly for like vocal edits and overdubs. Make some cool, like staticky kind of sounds, but it still works. It sounds good. And my last piece, the most important piece, is my ISA 2. So this is a 2-channel mic pre, and what I usually do, I just probably record from the mic, or I could reamp anything, send it out from the Lynx. It's connected to the patch bay, so I could always like use it, whether if I'm like in the beginning stages or the ending stages of the project. So my next device is my Drummer MC 2.1. So like, this is not a well-known product online. I had to do a lot of research, but I have it running my KRKs. You can see on my tape, right? I have everything connected right now. I'm kind of moving everything, trying to switch up the studio a little bit. So I had a running stereo on the KRKs. I have on one channel actually has a sub, so I use that for the sub to notice. And the last one I used for the overtone. That's also mono, but if I was to add another speaker, I could always use it. And I have practically all but 2 channels on my interface, and I'm running Mac Pro 2008 or 2009 version. So from there, everything goes into the computer, and I'm using Ableton Live. I also have Pro Tools that I mainly produce in Ableton Live, so I'm showing you like these are the plugins that I use. I use like even the audio unit that shows up, and I actually use some of the stuff there too, like the piano. You have like some free plugins. I have Melodon and Ideology X from Eventide, which I use extensively. DSP that I use for like editing some frequencies out. Another free plugin. I have a Pro Codec writer. I have another free plugin. A few more. And then I have my Waves, which is well thought out, well invested in, and well researched before I actually purchased anything. So I have like the IPA bundle, the L3 bundle, the vocal bundle, and recently purchased the RS56. It's like a mastering grade equalizer. You could use it at MS, all kinds of functions. So practically, you know, I mentioned mastering grade, so pretty much that just goes into my philosophy. I try to get as much pro quality sound out of like anything. You know, sound is very important to me, and hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, subscribe, like, share this. Let me know what you think. You can follow me on Instagram, archerthewizard.com. Check out some of my songs. It's on Spotify. Actually find it on YouTube too. So, you know, hit me up. Let me know. Hit me up. You know, let me know what you think of my studio equipment. You know, eventually I'll add more videos, show you probably more detail on like individual products that I use, probably even new products. You know, good talk, man. Let me know. Thanks.